Hey folks and friends, this is Madison Canary, the Sour Beer Queer. Welcome home. I am so happy to have you. As you all know, I am in the midst of making my way through this summer fruit beer hard kombucha haul that I just picked up a couple days ago. This will be the first hard kombucha that I'm trying from the batch. If you want to check it out, go back to my summer fruit beer and hard kombucha haul video, and it'll break down everything that I got, so what you'll be seeing over the next couple of days. So, as I mentioned, I feel like if you took every part of my personality and put it in a can, this is what it would be, down to the label, because I love me some black and I love me some like quality, clever marketing and labeling. So first, let me explain. I am a yoga teacher. Was a yoga teacher? I think I still am a yoga teacher just because studios are closed. I'm still a yoga teacher. So kombucha is basically life, as we do here in Orange County. My other favorite thing to do and talk about is poop and how you're pooping. And kombucha has probiotics, prebiotics in it that are really good for the gut and get you pooping. Side note, if you're not pooping every day, eat some more vegetables, drink some water, go for a walk. You should be pooping every day. You'll thank me later. Anyways, June Shine is actually not my favorite hard kombucha brand. I happen to like some of the other ones a little bit better, but what I've noticed about June Shine is that they are lowest in sugar, which is really nice. So this is the June Shine, and remember that I mentioned some clever marketing. Tip upside down, midnight painkiller. What? I love it. And it has you tip it upside down because when you tip it upside down, you flip the can to activate the charcoal. So this is another trend that especially here in the Orange County wellness community has been going around. So charcoal is supposed to be really good for detoxing. It's supposed to be really good for hangovers, which is what I think they're going for here. It helps to pull some of all the toxins out of your system as it moves through, making your poops more productive, so you're getting more toxins out of your system. So that means I'm expecting from this June Shine Midnight Painkiller a black color, which I'm kind of excited about. What it tells us is what's inside: coconut, pineapple, orange, nutmeg, activated charcoal, honey, green tea, cane sugar, and June kombucha. And it says, we crafted June Shine to brew honest alcohol for a healthier planet. Each unique flavor is brewed with real organic ingredients, rich in probiotics and antioxidants, real and refreshing. Now, my biggest question with hard kombucha is, are you still getting any of the health benefits? So I would think that in the in the extra fermentation process, that you would lose a lot of those probiotics. Now, I did a little bit of research, and from what I can tell, because the fermentation process is not as heated as maybe the brewing process, you actually do maintain a lot of probiotics in here. So it is not just a gimmick. You truly are getting the same probiotics that you would get from drinking a regular kombucha. Now, with that being said, the fermentation process that they use to get the higher alcohol is going to create a lot more sugar. So most of these cans, it doesn't list it, but most of these cans, I'm going to say, are about 13, they're going to be about 13 grams of sugar. Don't take my word on it, but that's what about my guess would be, just knowing what I know about kombucha. So, I mean, you're not exactly staying healthy, but especially if you're gluten-free, this is a great way to go. And if you'd like to avoid the high carbs that beers get, this is a great way to go. So let's dive in. Let me turn it upside down one more time. I just want to get the full charcoal process. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so as you guys know, I must first sip it fresh out of the can. I must. It is a requirement. Oh yeah, that's a good time. So to me, that first sip, right out of the cold can when you fresh open it, That's what I live for. I'll pour it into the glass so you guys can see it, but gosh, I love that sip out of the can. Ew, it's black. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. They should release this around Halloween because I would totally walk around with like a witch's brew mug full of this all night long. So I'm smelling a lot of coconut and maybe some of the nutmeg. Yeah, coconut and nutmeg is definitely what I'm getting on the original nose. Now that sip that I took fresh out of the can, I never feel that I can really get flavor from that because it's cold, it's been freshly opened. I like to give it a second to aerate before I give it the true taste test. Huh. I don't even begin to know how to describe what this tastes like. That is truly unique. So coconut I could see because the coconut, to me, coconut is almost like an absence of flavor. If it's true coconut, if it's like sugary coconut, then you taste sugary coconut. But true like fresh coconut scooped out of the nut, to me is almost like an absence of flavor. It's not bland, but it's not rich. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm getting not rich. I'm getting very even tasting. For a hard kombucha, it's actually not stinging me a lot, which I would expect out of a hard kombucha. And what I kind of honestly like out of a hard kombucha is as a sting, almost a sourness to it. I do like the sour beer, and I'm not getting that here. Okay, this sounds really weird, but what I'm almost getting in the beginning is almost like seafood. I like I honestly don't know how else to describe it. It's like crab or something. I like it's good. I'm giving it good, but it's interesting. Yeah, I don't even know where to go with all that. Let's see, friendliness scale. So on the friendliness scale, which would be, can you hand it to someone who's like, I don't like this drink, and will they still be able to drink it because it's friendly? I would say no. I would say if someone is not into hard kombucha, this is not something that you can hand them and they'll sip it and they'll be like, oh, well, this is good. Like, I can get down with this. So it's not particularly friendly. This would be a little more of a sophisticated taste, or someone that really doesn't want anything too sweet, because it's definitely not sweet, or that doesn't want too much sugar, or that maybe enjoys something that is a little more even keeled in its flavor profile. I'm not getting a lot of fruit. I definitely get some coconut. I get the activated charcoal. I get a little sting at the end, but nothing too crazy. I would drink it, but that's not saying a lot. At 6%, I could definitely see myself having one or two of these. That sounds like a nice night. If it's going to give me probiotics and charcoal, and so maybe help me feel even better the next day, then I'd go through it. But I'm definitely not going to buy it again. Yeah, so that's my experience here. We got the June Shine Midnight Painkiller. I'd say if it intrigues you, if you like hard kombucha, it intrigues you, maybe sounds interesting, pick up a can. I was at High Times Costa Mesa and the can was $1.50. Pick up a can. But I wouldn't rush out to special order a 6-pack of it personally. I think there's some better hard kombuchas on the market. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you guys again soon.